runs around bare. And I want to share the voice that I heard all my life ever since I was young. It came to me when my father passed back in 1988, December 7th. I fasted for 7 days. The first, my father passed on the 7th. The Great Spirit came to me, my father, and told me to start writing. So, first one, I want to share 3. There was a time, not so long ago, when our people grew up to know songs of the old ones, where they would pass them on to the young ones. Boy, it was like this from the beginning. These songs that we would be singing, songs from our Great Spirit to comprehend, for they're His and her messages that they will send to help keep us alive and strong. So each one of us will have our own song. For this was the way things were created, so we must not be separated. For they're a most sacred thing, these songs that you will sing, coming from the world of the unseen. So you must purify yourself and be clean. So you must test yourself from the west, north, east, and south. For this is a journey of your spirit, so you must add her to it. And once in your heart planted, it must not be taken for granted. For you must be strong and supple, and from yourself offer, from your spirit heart and spirit mind, a complete will to find through this sacred sacrifice of everyday swims in a river of ice. You cannot eat or drink, but in your heart and mind only think, not of the hunger or pain, but of the sacred relationship you will gain. For you'll see the old ones in these songs that help keep you from all wrongs. That's why you must train yourself to always listen, for they are shining as the stars glisten. Songs, they're only one of our ways to live. So with your reason, you must also give discipline and self-control, so society will not take its toll. For its ways come to mislead, and our natural ways bleed. One of these being our spiritual joy that has been subdued by a cultural ploy. For our ways are of a sacred relation with all of our life's creation. Songs, they're of the ancient memories of our people's lives over the centuries, of how our spirit life began and how we should now stand with our Mother Earth in this spiritual birth. For we are the young ones and then the old ones. So be as that warrior who hath walked upon this sacred path. And as I'm listening, I hearing the thunder of all the buffalo from years not so long ago. It reminds me of all the heartbeats as I listen to their pounding feet. Like the caribou that run across the northern plain, their heartbeat beats the same. Or the elk across the rainforest meadows, or the Indian in today's ghettos. We all share in our Creator's dream, like a deer panting for a river or stream. Listen to your own heartbeat, and the Creator and our creation try and meet upon the plains of our own history, and not with society's misery. For there are many roads in today's society, and many are those who have lied to move. We must be like Brother Wolf, the bear, and the eagle, for they too are nation's people. We must remain diligent in our struggle, see the reality of our society's jungle. For the wolf hunts as his ancestors did, so the ways of our people should not be hid. Listen to the buffalo, listen to the eagle, look at the salmon, the otter, the raven, see how they're behaving? So let us find our sacred trail, and check it out in detail. For Creator wants us to be part of His and her sacred family. And as I'm listening, I hear, that's why a family surrounding should always be abounding in things that breed integrity through our sharing and empathy. Our children should not be left to wonder, but intelligently we should ponder the life that they will face with moments that cannot be replaced. So our children should properly be prepared so their life bounties can be shared. We should be sensitive to all their needs so they in turn will learn to trust our every deeds. Some will say too much attention will spoil a child and that they must be treated in style, because we all need someone to lean on, to know that we too really do belong to a family setting that's not forgetting. We are the caretakers of our children that should be building upon the things of their mind and heart, so they too can learn to do their part in avoiding society's many, many traps, because by loved ones they were shown the haves of how important it is with family trust, and how with everything it is a must. As with happiness and integrity, it must be met intelligently, so our children can be steadfast and persistent and hard-nosed and resistant to such feelings as loneliness and doubt, because there are only two things we can live without. So let us walk this life together, because it'll make it that much better. And that's why I promote what education done to us. It's smothered us, force-fed us, made us look over there and not here. The religion saying our mothers picked the damn apple and make us sinners is a lie. Religion's only hurt everybody. It's all about relationship. Relationship and love and understanding what we have, not what we don't have. We have each other, we have family, we have community. See, America took that and changed it into Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, our way of life that our people share here. It's matriarchal. Mothers being the boss, grandmothers. They turned that into Congress. Senate symbol was our warrior brothers, remembering that we all come from our mothers and our grandmothers, and that we listen and we can feel and we can know and understand the doorway of our world are our mothers. And we're sacred, all of us are sacred seeds of life. We need to survive. Oh yeah. So I'm Eagle Bear again, and thank you for taking a moment. And I want you to share that with people. The Great Spirit shared that with me, and that's why I'm out here to do it for family and community. Think about what we have now. Don't worry about all this other stuff, because if we all get synchronized together, the energy will change, because I want to do a clothing design with somebody. My latest acronym is for self, Serving Energy's Life Force. And I'm the new CIA Director, Community Information Awareness, Community Identity Awareness. And there's 2 more CIAs, but I always want to share that I first. So how do we identify our identity and intimately interact, involved and interested for integrity? Integrity meaning that we're allowed to become fully dressed with this, without fear, shame, guilt, nothing to hide, nothing to be afraid of. Because communication was dealt to us from the beginning, from the womb of our mother, about vibrations, about feelings, about thinking, about her heartbeat, her voice, her water, her thunder. See, we still have the water, we still have the thunder. See? So we're still in the womb of creation here. So you think about the egg and the mother, and it gets surrounded by all the life and it becomes soft so one can penetrate. So if all of us can hold on to that idea, because we are seeds of life. We are seeds of life. I flew out of this body when I was 20 years old. And I went home to my mother and father and told them to change their way of life. And I'm 20 years old. They come and see me 4 days later and told me they had a dream about me. But later on, I learned that it wasn't just dreams or what people call visions. I call them encounters. See, because we all have an unseen family tree that is part of all of us, connected to the Mother Earth and universe. So the acronym of POWER is project our will, exercise, and resource. There's only one sin against our life, sitting in negativity, and that's how we're talking to ourselves. So it's time to bring that back to life. And once you light that fire, we got to keep it flamed with kindness and knowing and understanding that our goal is to be fulfilled. So all of us can drive this without shame and nothing to hide, nothing to be afraid of, and to remember our mothers most of all. Bring that back. That's why Sky Woman is still on the Washington, D.C. Capitol, because they adopted the eagle from our people. We fought with America to build America. But once we started wanting to represent our mothers, when you make decisions for we the people, breathe. That's why we all had to bleed. They assassinated close to 200 million of us. We all died of sickness over here. That's nothing new for us. My grandmother watched 23 of her relatives die while she was growing up. She's the only survivor out of all the kids.
Wow.
They killed my twin in this town when I was 17 and a half.
Wow.
I became a political prisoner for 23 years.
Wow.
My heart's been broke all my life. But I have no hate. I only have love and understanding and trust and faith that others will come to know what we have been blessed with, not what we don't have. Our kids got to be stopped being force-fed. They got to be allowed to be close to their mothers. We got to change that word of teacher to guardian, protector, helper, second parents. Think about it. I mean, I can't be the only one in the world that has such great passion to hurt what's happening to our kids, what's happening to our children. But I hope and pray that all of us will wake up and stop. Because there's more to life than meets the eye. I'm a traveler. I traveled on my body at 20, and I humble myself like that to help others to live, not to glorify Eagle Bear, to honor life, to honor how we talk, to honor how we see, to honor how we hear, and to remember that every moment of our life is sacred. We need to be plugged back in. We've been unplugged. All of us have to know our way of life has been taken to pave the way of the greedy man, the industrial monster. Our intimacy has been violated. Then they wanted prisoners as the biggest money maker in our world. Jeff Sessions owns most of them. Oh, most of them people own the prisons. How can people not know? How can people not know? Because we get smart. For 12 years of our life has been smuggled. When can someone spend intimate time like this together? You know, the families, I mean, their children. Because you have to work, you have to sleep, pay all these bills. But I know that there's going to be another place for us. I travel more than once out of life. But like I said, I humble myself to share with everybody, because that's my passion and my love for life, to help others, to know, to feel again that it's okay to cry, because you can't carry that hurt. Some people don't know how to talk about their hurt of the things that happen. But I always told everybody, it's the rich man that's making it happen. The hypocrisy of our democracy is plutocracy. That's the government controlled by the rich. Amigo runs around here. I love you guys. Thank you for being here today, so I can share my love for life.
Thank you. Thanks.